Thank you for that.
Estamos con John Alessio, vicepresidente de servicios de software de Lotus, y él nos va a platicar, nos decía que tiene 23 años en IBM, entonces lo va a hacer en IBM, y les voy a hacer un par de preguntas con respecto a software libre, open source más que nada. John, welcome to Byte podcast.
Thank you very much for your time today.
Thank you. I want to ask you two simple questions. IBM is strong and getting stronger in the open source scene. We have seen many developers and many companies getting involved in this new scenario. But what do you see as the main reason why IBM is there? Why IBM is a big company, obviously. Why, on your opinion, is the reason IBM is doing it?
Sure. So I'm going to give you my opinion with an example, quite frankly. IBM is focused on open source. It's part of our strategy. It's not the whole strategy. It's a part of our strategy because it's a customer requirement and a customer need. So if I take a look, for example, at the office productivity market, the office productivity market has products in the market that today, I think we would all agree, have been commoditized in the market. And so one of the areas that we spent long and hard thinking about when we developed Lotus Symphony based on Open Office was, is this a technology that we want to bring to the market so that we can liberate our customers from some of the investments they're making in areas that today are really delivering commoditized capabilities? Because at the end of the day, the customer budget is only so big. They can spend money on technology that today is a commodity and is adding, yes, some value, but not the differentiated value, the real value. Or they can spend money on technology that's delivering new value, new capability to allow them to expand their business. And so when we looked at Lotus Symphony as a product and a strategy in our portfolio, we saw this to be the case, that our customer budgets were getting very locked up in a set of technologies for spreadsheets, presentations, word processing, document creation that have been in the industry for a very, very long time. What we also saw is a number of developers who were very anxious to be able to contribute to this type of software. And so it seemed to be a good opportunity to leverage open software in this way, to provide a new option for our customer, to liberate their budgets from commodity, and to provide them with an opportunity then to look at some of our more advanced leading edge capabilities like unified communication and collaboration, as well as our Web 2.0 and social software offerings. So I think it's a business imperative based on customer requirements and where we see the ability to move the market proactively forward in a very positive way.
Is there any way that your division, like specifically Lotus, would take into consideration anything that developers have to offer as ideas or even code?
Absolutely. There is a process we go through that I'm not an expert on, but clearly, there's a number of initiatives we have, Symphony being one within the division. Another initiative that we've used inside IBM has been Eclipse. Eclipse has been another technology that was donated to IBM to the open source world. The open source world allowed us to expand the capabilities in Eclipse, and quite frankly, we're benefiting from that. How are we benefiting? We now have Eclipse as a core foundation as part of our Notes client. So Notes version 8 is based on Eclipse, the standard edition. So we're contributing and we're also receiving benefit from this type of relationship. And so I would encourage a developer or a firm who's very interested to contact IBM Developer Relations. That's the organization inside IBM that can work with them to understand what our programs are for our partners and how they can work more closely with IBM in a cooperative way in development.
Okay. Thank you, John.
You're very welcome. David, thank you. What?
Perdón.
What, John?
Hola.